by dear name of Creator of all existence. This is part 3 of my religious notes, and in the following you hear a short introduction about this part's notes. But before you continue, I must mention that part 1 contained main introduction to all my religious notes. It is better if you listen to part 1 before you listen to this part. In part 1, I have mentioned that I didn't make these notes for publishing. I said that I have made them only for my own use. This is which is well visible in some of notes of this part, especially in those notes that I talk to myself to not forget it. This part contains 7 notes. It start with note 11 and end with note 17. Note 11 is about books and alphabets. Its title is, Books and Alphabets Are That Game That Has Got Made to Get True Prophets to Lose. Note 12 is about Jew, Christians, and Muslims' belief. Its title is, Over 3 million Jew, Christians, or Muslims claim that they believe in God. But, how good do they know God? Note 13 is about Jew, Christians, and Muslims too. Its title is, Maybe a Jew, Christians, or Muslims only those whom a fool or are in fear believe that there is a God. Because, when they want to invite someone to God, or to their religion, first they try to fool her, then if it didn't work, they try to fear her. They may even directly threaten her for her life, if she continue to reject them. Note 14 is about who should love whom. Its title is, What give you the best result? Should you love time's true prophet, or should you expect time's true prophet to love you? Note 15 is about my own personal way of behave. Its title is, Do I behave badly, or I behave totally natural, and many would have been the same, if they had my sort of troubles. Note 16 is about those whom judging me. Especially those whom judging me in catastrophes video news, instead of thinking about their own survive from my God. Its title is, Think about your own survive, instead of judging me. Note 17 is about hate and revenge. Its title is, If your enemy was not able to fool you by his false love, be careful about your own hate too. Because, you're too much high can as well find you fool for him. I hope that you find these notes useful. Written by Prophet King Sayyid Muhammad Ali Meraji, King of Kingdom of Creator of all existence in earth, and Sasani and Hakim Aneshi of Persia. Reader, Heather from Natural Reader of Natural Soft.
There is something about the games. Surely if some gamblers did not knew poker or the game that they have lost all they have on that, if they did not how to play that game, surely they would not have lost all they had in that game. The Bible, the Torah, the Quran, the Arabic alphabet, the Persian alphabet, the Latin alphabet, these are as well our games. And let's look at these games. Bible is Torah, and Bible is 3,000 years old, and Bible of New Testament it is 2,000 years old, and Quran is 1,400 years old. And there was no prophet, no imam who has become king over these people in game of Bible, in game of Quran, in game of Old Testament, in game of Torah, or in game of New Testament, or in game of Latin alphabet, or in game of Arabic alphabet or Persian alphabet. So these games, already you become those gamblers that you lose everything that you have as a prophet. So I say to next prophets after me, do not enter these games. These games are for you to lose, not to win. There are 3 million Christian, Jew, and Muslim in world. There are many other who claim they know God. But when we come to reality, the real God is killing them with storms, with floods, with earthquakes or whatever else. Show them sunshine, so show them rain. And they does not know him. What kind of God believing they know themselves as? It is like you talk about someone, you talk about an actor, you talk about a singer, and he say, yes, I know him, and I have all his records, and I know exactly what he said and what he has done, and so and so and so. But you bring the actor in front of him, and he say, who is he? These shit believers are no more than that. They only claim to believe. They only claim to know. And this shit people does not know the real God. Whomever tell you I fool someone else or some other people for you, he's to fool yourself, And when you look at these Christians, when you look at these Muslims, when you look at what they say about their religion and what they say about what they believe and what they say about what good they want for people, you find out many of them are to fool people to follow them, to follow these religions. While, if you be honest, these shits are as well to fool God and His Prophet, And another very important thing in this case is that I do not give a shit about that God who needs these fooled people follow Him. God, as they say themselves, sent prophets to attract people, to get people to obey God and themselves. Since when God has sent those who foolish find people to follow God? I do not give a shit about God, that God whom want foolish people to follow Him. Those who are very easy to find fool. I am God prophet. I'm not to fool anyone. And I'm not to getting fool of these Muslims, Christians, and Jew, or whatever else these shit foolers are. In case of Jacob, they say he has fooled Laban. He has tricked, the black sheeps and, and got them more pregnant, and I don't know, got the black sheeps more to fuck all the sheeps and bring, black sheeps or something like that. Question is, God could have done it, God on himself could have done it. There was no need for such shit, One, who trick and misuse, Laban. One that abuser, introduced as an abuser prophet, It is, that Bible and the Quran, which is the same shit. I'm tired. When you want to find someone fool, the first you try is to find him fool. Then, when you see he shows sign of, not getting fooled, but by your words, but by your behavior, you start to show anger to him. You start to fear him, Well, okay, either he find himself fool as you wished, by his own will, or by fear from you. Look at this Christianity, look at this Jew, look at these Muslims, They talk to you, they invite you, and when you see in your face that you do not believe the garbage that they say, they show you anger, They even threat you to die, It is another, even these Christians who believe in, they love Jesus, and it is through him they want to find people fool. Whenever they find you that you do not get fooled by their garbage, they show you anger. They show you mistreat. It is another, what you call it, it is I don't know, I forgot the English name. It is a shahid, or it is a reason, or it is a dalil that all these three religions are only to fool, and they are fooling the prophets much more than they fooling their people. And their followers showing their anger, it's it is in they unwantedly show. In case of follower, I want those who love me, I want those who love me for their own survive. I do not need those stupid people that think I must love them, And in this way, because of I loving them, my God spare them and they survive. Dear God, kill them all. Kill all of those that want me to love them. What want God to represent to love them. Spare only those that love God's prophet, only for their own survive. and I am that prophet. And as long as I am alive, and if after me I had a child and he was the prophet, and surely he's the prophet, those who love him, not those who love me or love any prophet from some 1,000 years ago. All those who are so foolish that only love prophets of past, prophets of 1,000 years ago, remove them all, kill them all. Do not spare any of them. I forgot to press the record. I said God has killed, in these catastrophes in recent years, about 1 million for me, about 1 million people for me. He has damaged about May, I don't know, 500, 600 or more billions of dollars, or maybe much more. And he's killing from you people in this planet about 400 or 500 on a weekly basis. Maybe it is a sign that I, as God prophet, am worsening, I'm worst for that God is killing for me as much. If I were not worth it, if you, your your religious leaders, your books, your Bible, your Quran, your Torah, were worth more than me, be sure you people believe on such much more than me. He would have kept me down, and spare you, But it is not so. And I want him to kill from you ships until you understand which of us is more dear at God. And you stop fooling yourself and shutting. How to behave, in life, in relation with other people, how you should relate. It is like taking dress, on for specific occasions, If you go to work, and at work you must have the necessary dress that you can work with. If you have behind the desk job, you may have such several dress codes that you have to keep because of your job. If you have to go to a party, to a what you call it, any sort of party, like for example, Americans in some of their parties, they call it, I guess, tuxedo party or something like that, and they put all tuxedo dress on, and every dress belongs to what occasion you are invited in. And so is the behaving, how to behave. It is according to what occasion you are invited in. in your lifetime, in how you get handled, in what you get out of your invitation, out of to be there, out of that occasion, I don't know how I behave, but there is one thing that I am for sure, that I'm not invited in any sort of occasion, Yes, there is one occasion, it is as always was, that I get used, regardless, for different things, according to different people who abuse me. But, and it is not a invited occasion, it is a forced occasion. So it is regardless of what dress you have on, when you are taken in, getting abused, you get abused, And maybe it is why I do not try to, fool myself that I am invited to any specific occasion by any specific people and they have something specific for me. I know that all who try to show me that I'm invited, in one or other way, they are to abuse me. So I do not take any specific dress before I get sure. Whenever you doubt me and you think that I fail and I am not a good religious man and I cannot hold in the way that I am, take me as the only God prophet who will be in deep of hell, But see, if you are under hurricane, if you are under tornado, if you are dying of flood, if you are dying of drought, if you are, I don't know, whatever other disaster I have over you, think about that instead of thinking that I fail or I not fail or something like that. There was one reality in my life as a prophet, and which was in life of every prophet before me, and I can example it, what it is. If the example, a beautiful girl, it is up to her how she use her life, If she be foolish, if she do not prize herself, they even abuse her in prostitution. If she be so clever that not allow them to take her to prostitution, whomever meet her in her way, in her road, in his life, will use her, will fuck her, will enjoy her as much as he can, No one say no to good free sex from a beautiful girl. And if she be really clever, she try to raise to become someone, try to find or say yes to a real proper guy, and someone whom can make her life happy and enjoyable, and bring her child, which she can again raise them in a way that they be her happiness too. And so she can live her life good, respectable, with and not getting abused, Case of prophets is like case of that beautiful girls. Disappointedly, in case of prophets, it is much worse, because every shit wanna abuse you. Even those who know religion, even those who, die for God and prophets and so on, they all gonna abuse you. And again, it is up to yourself. Let them make you that hooker. Let them fuck you and enjoy you as long as they can. Or you try to make your life good for yourself. And the interesting fact is that, in case of beautiful girl who get abused, or in case of prophets, are those who warn you that this shit or that shit has nothing in mind but abuse you. Doubtless, in such cases, every shit who get close to the prophet, or who get close to the beautiful girl, is mostly are after abuser. But what a shit are you yourself who warning about another? What the shit are you yourself after? Because most of them who want to be smart, and the one who get her and abuse her before others, are those who warn her about others. Doubtless, in this way, they can fool her much easier, to look like someone that want her benefit, to look like someone that want prophet's benefit. But you yourself, what are you after? It is the case. If you are not to obey the Prophet, you are not to be for him, so do not warn me, do not warn any Prophet of anything. We prophets have God, and God is with us. Don't worry us. We manage that. As a prophet, you have always a sea of enemies. They are all your enemies, and they cannot harm you much. But among them, maybe you be kind to someone because of some reason, even maybe your family members. But we are afraid that exactly those who you are kind to are the most dangerous weapon against you. Only them can harm you most. For example, a story of Joseph says something in this case. It was his own family whom were the most dangerous enemy against him. And he got saved, and he became a sort of prince of Egypt or something like that. And he showed kindness to his family and brought them to Egypt. But look after Joseph. There is no name of any prophet except Moses, whom again got abused to save his family. Be careful about such cases. And again, after Moses, there came no prophet up. So who was the enemy? The Egyptians were on other side of the Nile, and they were Egyptians. They were clear. But those people whom they say Moses has got over the Nile and saved with himself, those were the same people that has got graved prophets until Samuel or someone like that. And even Moses himself, if you read his books, wrongly maybe, he has by a story of Abraham and Lut show that real enemy of Lut were Abraham. And what he has brought, what Moses has brought as Abraham is, show that what a deep shit you can fall on if you trust any, if you be kind to any, or unreasonably, because he's beauty or his what you call it, his look unharmful, or his family, or his this or that, this kind of kindness, this kind of forgiveness is what that will cost you a lot, will cost your next a lot. So do not accept. It is better, it is better to stand totally alone. But do not have any in your boat that can knife you in the back. When I say these things, it does not, I'm not after nation of Israel or my own family or anyone particular, They are all the same, The, Muslims, after Muhammad has graved us until the seventh Imam live. They all knew that we are living. They all knew that we are the one. And as the seventh Imam of Shia or something like that. But, and after that, we got hide and our brother tried to fool them and has sit on our chair, Maybe we get able to get hide and escape. But it got worse and after the 12 Imam, from 8 to 12 Imam, they have played this role, and after that they got announced as officially dead, and of course they kept us dead, until me, that I am here and I raised up again. And more or less, it was their wish again. Like Joseph, whom they wanted through him, they get to Egypt. Like Lut, whom through him they wanted to make his betrayed uncle like a god, and like Moses, whom through him they wanted to get away from Egypt and make themselves a nation, like Jesus, whom through him they has made themselves the Christianity kingdoms. It is all abuse, It is, they are all the same, and none of them is a shit better than another shit. For example, here in Christians that I have contact with, in my life here in Denmark, has found no better thing for me than this shit abuse me, So if they can make themselves a king, and if they can, through me, they find a woman to fuck, or something shit like that. Or those Iranians, or I don't know where is their or what is their origin, the origin people that started to torture me since I was 4 years, are at the best possible, they are only some slave seller ships, and they are, supported by all these three religions. And what I am to say, none of them is better than another. And of course, among them, many of them abuse some others, And those shit abused are think that a prophet must find himself so foolish that because they have sacrificed themselves, because they did not fight the enemy, a prophet must find himself fool and through them allow first them and all after that rest of them sit on his back. It is why that I say, do not have pity for any. Fantastic. At the same time, as a prophet, be careful of your hate, because the shit that you hate may want you to, by your hate, through your hate, get you forced to put someone on your back, So try to not hate any shit. However, it is maybe a lot of shits in your life. And but try to overcome your hate, because that can send you to wrong and can get you associated with the same shit people that you don't want to be associated with. And it is look at your hate as a backdoor to your enemies, where if they could not fool you by their friendship, by their need for pettiness, by whatever which they tried and to attract you and sit on your back, and it was not possible for them, your hate can be their backdoor, and through that they may get able to come over you. Case of whole Jew religion, case of whole Islam religion, based on hate, It is, they made Jew because of they were abused by Egyptians, and they have got sent Joseph to Egyptians abuse maybe, but if we want to be fair, Egyptians did not abuse Joseph very wrongly. They have gave him a high place, and if he or next could follow the same route, they were able to became Pharaoh of Egypt. And the next is case of Islam, which their hate of Jew, their hate of children of Israel has got them gathered, and they made our religion of Islam, and it is written in the Quran that you were those people whom wanted books, wanted real prophet, wanted to be same as them and no less than them. So it is your prophet and it is your book. You know, be careful, you know, because what they play on people, you know, they play much more than that on you as a prophet, because through you they can ride on you, and they can ride on others. People on themselves are nothing, you know. They hate anyone or they like anyone, it is the same. And it is a game that have played in India too, you know. Their conflict with Muslims, you know, and their hatred of Muslims and something like that. It is a plan, or what you call it, they have made here on is racist in Europe, that and many such cases, you know. Do not get fooled by these things, and do not be simple-minded that you think you can ride on hate of these people or that people and use them for your own benefit because you are prophet and you have God with you. Leave this shit aside, you know. It is what that has not earned us anything in last 3,000-4,000 years ago. Personal revenge is very pleasant, you know, and it is sometimes as pleasant that it can fool you, you know, and let your back door open to your enemy. It is wise, you know, that you should not look for personal revenge. What you should look for is to allow your God, to want your God to kill them all, you know. That your God want to kill their enemies first because they don't do anything for you, or your God kill their friends first. After that, he killed them. Whatever your God choose to kill for you, you know. Do not think that he do wrongly, you know. Let him kill for you. It is your only way out of trouble, you know. And keep cool, you know. Keep cool and enjoy. And never tear any, what you call it, any water from your eyes. I don't know, I forgot. for those who get killed, they must get killed, until they put you on your throne. Before you be on your throne, they must get killed. They must get killed as much as they understand you must sit on your throne. And so you're next and next. Even if you have to kill them all. If I sound very brutal, at you, but look it at this way. What do you think must happen to passengers of an aeroplane which leave their pilot in hands of some garbage, some stupid, foolish, or I don't know what, and regardless of what he do, what they do to him, and what happened to them, and how the aeroplane fly wrongly and is to fall, they are still sitting and watching their make shit with the pilot, and they are laughing, how they good make shit of the pilot, What do you think to such foolish passengers must happen? I don't know, but I think they must die, Those who are, if you do not breathe, you die. Without a pilot in an airplane, you die too, It is, look at it this way, if they leave their profit to slave sellers, to people whom from this or other way, or try to fool him, try to force him, try to do this or that to him, so let them die. It is they have chosen to die. And of course, in this game of you letting your God kill them, and you want them dead by disasters, by catastrophes, they are not sitting and do nothing, They are disappointed with those passengers who, regardless how much the plane look to be falling, they try other solutions to keep the pilot under harm of those shits that he has problem with, and try to find some other ways to keep the pilot to fly the aeroplane while he's getting tortured, So they may kill each other, they may allow others kill them, to find you fool, and you are the pilot, So do not have any mercy to any of them, Kill them as much as you can. It is a fact of survival, for intelligent to have to use his intelligence, If they are so foolish that they are taking shit on their own pilot, so they have to die. It is no other solution. And even animals have some intelligence. They do not go and attack a bigger animal whom can in 1 second kill and eat them. Of course, in funny videos, you see that something like that happen. But animals are the same. Not all of them use their intelligence. And in case of animals, always look at yourself as the most killer and dangerous and biggest one at yourself, not the smallest one, because it is what they want you to think about.